everyone! Right, today I thought I would talk about how I got on with my diet. So at the beginning of the year, around the beginning of the year, I did a video on like ways I'm losing weight or something like that. And basically it was just to mark the beginning of my like fitness thing I was doing, like this 12-week fitness plan challenge that I was doing with my personal trainer, and like there was like a big group of us doing it. And in that video I just talked about like me and my relationship with food and the sort of different things that I was doing to, you know, lose weight. And now all I'm gonna do is just reflect on it and tell you how I got on. I personally feel like I failed. I did fail. I didn't fail. I lost about 8 pounds from doing this thing over 12 weeks. And although I know that's something, I feel like I could have done better than that, because I think 12 weeks is quite a lot of time. Like for me, I felt like it was fucking ages. But I was doing really, really well for like a month. I was doing really well. And then my birthday came round, and even though we'd booked all this stuff for my birthday, like I'd booked sketch, we'd booked food at Dirty Bones, and we were going to go to the theatre, and then we had people coming over for food, and then the following day I was going to have, like, over the weekend we were going to have drinks and booze and party food and all that sort of stuff. And I knew that was going to happen, and it came to it, and I thought, I don't actually want to do that. Like, I don't actually want to start eating crap again. I've been eating really, really well for like a month, nothing terrible. A little treat here and there, but like I've been eating so well for so long for what I felt like, you know, it was alright. And I've been exercising, and the weight was coming off. It was brill. And it came to my birthday and I was like, I don't know if I want to. I ended up doing it anyway. And then from then on, I just sort of fell off the wagon. I consumed so much shit over those few days that I found it hard to then be 100% dedicated again. It was really odd, but for example, I would like go through the week and I would be really, you know, really strict with my food. Not strict, but like, you know, eating well, eating good food, eating the food that was on the food plan. But then it would come to the weekend, and again, I would just, This was like one of the problems that I spoke about in the original video, where I was like, I always see food as like, almost like, I always see food as like a reward, or like a thing to do or eat when to celebrate. And I'm finding it so hard to change that mindset. Like when I first started doing this fitness thing and I acknowledged that was I felt like that, I found it easier to avoid it. Like I would be like, no, you're not gonna have a burger just because it's Saturday evening and it's the weekend. You can do something else to celebrate the end of the week, like pamper yourself. And I thought that was like a really good method to deal with it, and I totally 100% believe in it. But after a while, actually executing that and doing it, when you've lived so long thinking like that, thinking that like food is always a reward, it's just really hard to get out of it. And I somewhat see food as an addiction, and around your lifestyle is just so hard to tap out of that. So I just stopped being so hard on myself, and because in my head, all I was thinking was, 12-week challenge, it's like week 5, you've got 7 weeks left, and you know, you've fucked it, or you've not lost any weight this week. And I took away the pressure of it being a competition, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be more about a lifestyle change. This has to be a lifestyle change, or it has to be like a learning curve, rather than me like killing myself because I'm not sticking to plan 100% of the time. So, you know, a lot of things happened over the 12 weeks. Like obviously my birthday, my dad's birthday, my sister's birthday. I went to Wales for an adventure. I went to New Orleans. Like various different things that happened, which made it hard for me to stay on plan or on track. I stopped beating myself up about it. Like there's no point. One thing that I felt really good about is the training, like the gym, like the going for personal training. Love it. I love going to the gym in the morning with Josie. It's really great. We have a lot of fun. I love having personal training sessions with Kat because I learn a lot. She teaches us stuff and she kicks our ass, and there's nothing I love better than going for a workout and feeling like total shit afterwards. Like crazy. But I just like to know that I've been working hard and that I'm doing good for myself. You know, she's taught me like how to have the correct form with certain things like deadlifting, and for squatting, like teaching me to use my body. And it's also taught me how flexible I am and actually how strong I am. Like I've built a lot of strength up over these weeks, and I feel really good about myself in that respect. The one thing that I'm just trying to keep on track of and keep like training myself is to change my mindset and my relationship with food. That I think that is just going to be a work in progress. I know how to eat healthy. I know what foods I should be eating. It's not even the fact that I'm not eating enough and I'm craving these foods, or that I'm, and I'm binging. It's not that at all. It's just this whole entitlement thing around food, or that the only way that I could, I always just associate having fun with eating. You know what I mean? So that's got to change. Also, I've also come to realise that my lifestyle and what I do as for a living is so unroutine that, unlike some of the other women that were doing the 12-week training, the 12-week challenge, who have kind of more, they have a routine and they can meal prep. As amazing and grateful that I am for what I do, it's also very hard to, when you're traveling a lot, it's very hard to keep eating good all the time. I went to New Orleans. I wasn't going to eat So yeah, it was kind of a fail for me because I fell off the bandwagon. I didn't do it 100%. For the 12 weeks, and I'm annoyed at myself because I'm thinking it's just fucking 12 weeks of real life, Helen. Jesus Christ. But I did lose weight. I lost some weight. I got stronger. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned about eating. Kat was really helpful with teaching, with the food plan and knowing what foods are good and what I shouldn't be eating. Yeah, so I learned a lot about myself, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna from now, I'm gonna try really hard again to be I'm gonna train harder. I'm going to eat better, especially to the build up on my wedding. I'm not saying that I'm trying to lose weight for my wedding, because I personally don't believe in that. But the time around my wedding is going to be an unhealthy time. There's going to be a lot of booze, a lot of Prosecco, a lot of eating out, a lot of, so I'm basically just going to be really now. So when it comes to the wedding time, it won't really matter as much. So, because I got my hen do, got 2 hen do's. I've got Paris and Download. Me and my dad are going to see Guns N' Roses. What else is going on? Yeah, obviously the wedding and then the honeymoon. So I need to get in a good mindset now and get strict and on it. That was it, really. It was just a little chat, little chin wag about what's hip happening. Speak to you soon. Have a good day. Farewell.